Taurus, welcome to your general reading. I hope you're well. I hope you are fabulous. What is going on, please? What is going on, please, for that Taurian collective energy? What is going on? Show me, Taurus. What is going on for Taurus? Show me, Taurus. What is going on? Let's start with that recent past, please. Show me, Taurus, please. Recent past, Taurus. Show me, Taurus. Let's try that again. Can't have half the deck. No, no, no. What's going on? The Lovers. Beautiful. Alright, it just could be that you're dealing with Gemini. You might have some strong Gemini in your chart as well. What else, please? Strong connection. The Moon. What else, please? Three of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. Well, you know, it's like, ooh, oh. That's how that kind of went. Uh-oh. That's Three of Pentacles, dear friend. You know, we have a strong connection here. Lovers energy. If it's been a while, I can't recall the last time I've said this for you. The Lovers is a multi-layered bonding system. It is one of the more complicated connections you could have, but also that much more worthy for that very reason. It's incredibly strong. So that is the mental bond, it's the spiritual bond, it's the emotional bond, it's the sexual bond, it's all those things. Okay. And it can be so strong that we don't always know what to do with it. We desire it, we want it. Sometimes we're in a position to claim it, other times we are not in a position to claim it. That's where your energy is. It's a strong connection, and you're not in a position to claim it. Why? I don't know. I need to see your moon. But it's here. I know that. It's accessible to you in some way. Energetically speaking, I know it is. And in the real world, too. I know that because of the Three of Pentacles here. So it's not just this spiritual thing. It's like, oh, there's that connection that means a lot to me and I can still feel it. No, it's popping up in the real world too, but under the guise of friendship. Okay. So we put a very strong connection under the moon. In other words, we don't fully acknowledge it for what it is. In reality, we're friends. Now, Three of Pentacles has a lot of meaning attached to it. Cooperation, absolutely, a lot of little things in common. High compatibility, we know how to work together, we can generate ideas, but the Three of Pentacles will always be a springboard or a platform. The idea is that this is the first time we see stability in tarot. So we start here as a Three of Pentacles into a jumping point. It can expand into other things, just depending on the how-to energies involved. Take that energy, how they build it, how they grow it, where it gets cultivated, how, to what degree, the efforts that's being put in on both sides. So the potential here is to springboard into other things. We're not going to be able to do that if this kind of connection, being as strong as it is under or labeled as moon energy. It's like, you know, nope. Nope. We're going to see why you put them under the moon. It's not full-on rejection, again, because this is here. So I know it means something to you, otherwise you wouldn't bother. But the reason that you put such a strong connection under the moon, now this is what we need to look at, okay? But yes, in reality, how they actually show up is, oh, we're friends, we're cool, you know? We know how to hang out, we know how to chill. Show me that current energy, please. Show me that current energy, please, for Taurus. Show me that current energy, please, for Taurus. Show me that current energy, please. Show me that current energy. Okay. Five of Cups. Sadness. Regret. Show me the heart. Show me the heart of the reading, please. Ten of Swords. Ending. Regret the ending. We regret the ending. Did you end it? Eight of Wands. It's being communicated. You're ending something. You're ending something. It's being communicated. And if I recall correctly, there was also an ending attached to your communication on your mid-month. Okay, so we've got some consistency here for the Taurine collective. Okay. I don't quite know what connection is ending just yet, but yeah, something's here. And it causes you pain. Five of Cups. I regret to do this, but you're communicating to the world that this is happening with the Eight of Wands. Again, check out your mid-month. It was very, very distinct. Very distinct. Okay. But yeah, something here you have deemed as painful. It's regretful. It's remorseful. It's sadness. It's a loss. You're calling this a loss, but you're also communicating that it must be done. You're communicating that it must be done. It was something that had to change. Show me the future, please. Show me the future, please. Show me the future, please. Show me that future, please. Oh. Show me the future, please, for Taurus. Show me that future, please, for Taurus. Two of Wands. Reflecting outward. Let me see that. Okay. Reflecting outward. Communication. Decision making. Looking out upon the world. What else, please? Speaking of the world. The world. Oh my. I've been seeing cyclings for you for so long now, it seems like. Page of Wands. Opening up. Okay, I need to see some healing elements here before I feel better about your situation. I don't know what you're ending. I don't. But it's here, not once, but twice. Just on the midline. Again, check out your mid-month. I think that was very succinct. And the Page of Wands opening up again as one cycle closes out, done so consciously and willfully. You start out with just a little bit more Page of Wands opening up again in a different direction. Show me that overview, please. Show me the overview, please, for Taurus. Show me that overview. Okay. The Chariot, your heart space. You might have some very strong Cancer in your chart. Fighting, tension. Show me the Chariot. Let's take a look at your heart right now, honey. Let's put it up on the rack. What's going on? You tell me what's going on, honey. Let's get your heart space up on the rack. Which one, please, for Taurus? Show me that Chariot. Show me the Chariot, please. Show me the Chariot, please. Show me the Chariot, please, for Taurus. King of Swords tried to pop out. Come on now. Death, baby. Honey, what's going on? What's going on? I don't contest endings. I don't. What must be shall be. That's just the way it is. That's life. Okay. Now, again, I have to keep referring back to your last several readings. But not too fine a point on it. You don't feel in love. It's Chariot. It's our most powerful emotional vehicle that's meant to extend outside of ourselves. Okay? It's a rush of love. I understand unequivocally my feelings head in that direction towards somebody. Okay? It's what it is to be in love. It's what somebody else sends their particular vehicle over to you. I'm in love with you. Okay? You're in love with somebody else. And your energy is telling me, nope. Your particular in-love vehicle stopped arriving to someone else's energy. Death is over it. Okay? Cancer, Scorpio here. You might have those placements in your chart. You were no longer in love with somebody. And that does happen. And that's scary. It's painful. And it's not necessarily the easiest thing to acknowledge, ever. Your love space has transformed. As we know, death is not just death, it's transformation. Okay? The Chariot here tells me that you were in love until you weren't. It's never random. It's not just in love for being in love for the sake of it. It's tied to someone specifically. Again, it's the recognition of those rush of feelings towards someone. It's specific. And they're no longer there. And this seems to be rolling up on you now. It's also here in your midline. Now, if you resonate with this, what I'm telling you is not a surprise to you. What I'm being cautious about is kind of the severity of it. For some of you, it hits you like a dead weight in the center of your chest. This is undisputed knowledge, but rather undisputed feeling of knowledge. It just kind of sinks into your chest as truth. And it's not the easiest of truths. Oh boy. I'm gonna get a lot of thumbs down from the cross watchers today, Taurus. You can have some really intense folks. You know, you can have some really intense folks, honey. Oh my. So this is not the easiest thing, and it seems to be happening to you now. Here's your midline current overview. But I say that ultimately timeless is tarot, but this is happening now. And I have been seeing transformation, transition, world energy, death energy, Eight of Cups energy, Six of Swords energy for you, which is much more like you, is Six of Swords. Peaceful transition. You don't like drama, you know. Just wanting to move forward into calmer waters. I have been seeing that stuff for you for weeks. I respect the process. I understand very much and very well where it comes from. I do. So I guess if you resonate with this, and this is happening to you now, this too shall pass. It will. Because it must. Death isn't just death. It also makes way for beginnings. The world is here. Ten of Swords. Death. I promise you, as one thing closes, another must open. So while what you're experiencing now is hard, and it is, that's the unmistakable feeling, you know what I mean? When it hits you like that, I'm no longer in love with this person. That is an unmistakable feeling. And that's a weight of knowledge. And that's why I say it sinks into you. There is no mistaking that feeling. It's okay. You will get through it. I promise. And because I'm a real person who respects real tarot, when I see real shit, I'm going to say it. For those of you who have experienced recent loss, I'm sorry. Sometimes it is that. So I'm sorry. For some of you, it was that. Physical, real loss of someone in your family. Friends. Okay. You let me know as you see fit. Well, there's too many markings here for me to ignore it, and I don't ignore the human existence. Okay. Okay. Show me the Lovers, please. Show me the Lovers. Show me the Lovers, please. Queen of Swords, Nine of Cups. You know. There's a connection here, and you know this with the forefront of your knowledge as the Queen of Swords. That Nine of Cups, a strong connection here gives you phenomenal amount of pleasure, satisfaction, wish fulfillment. You know this. This is undisputed knowledge in you, Queen of Swords, King of Swords. You know this. Strong connection here that makes you feel those big feelings, that make you feel satisfied. Okay. Hopes, pleasures, wishes, wants, expectations, all that. This is up here. Knowledge, Queen of Swords. We don't contest this. Show me the Moon, please. Show me the Moon. Show me the Moon, please. So that is at the forefront of your knowledge, then. You do know this. In other words, you don't hide it, you acknowledge it. So why is the Moon here? Show me the Moon, please. Show me the Moon, please, for Taurus. The World. You've tried to bring that energy into existence before. You've tried to bring that energy into existence before. Nine of Pentacles. You wanted to. You did. You wanted to. The world is here. You wanted that moon energy to stop. You did. You wanted to claim this. You very much wanted to claim this. It would require you to have a Nine of Pentacles. To be forward with yourself. Independent. Respect of the self. Individuation. Freedom. You wanted to bring that aspect out of yourself. To be able to claim your own energy. Stand in your own right. Make decisions for yourself. Cultivate your own particular garden. Which is not incidental. You should always know your worth. Always. Always know your worth. And what it is that you are capable of. You know what this connection does to you. You know how it makes you feel. This is forefront knowledge. This connection goes into a space of the moon, and thing is, Taurus, you don't want it to be there. You actually want the moon thing to stop with the world. You want to come forth in the Nine of Pentacles and claim it. You're reflecting to me positive nines. This is individuation of self. It's beautiful. Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. That says, I know me. I know who I am. I know what I'm about. I know where my pleasures derive from. I know where my experience derives from, and I want to claim all of it. I don't want this connection under the moon. You've tried to cycle out of it before, to bring it more into existence so you can experience it at every conceivable level. I'm not looking at an ignorant Taurus. You know exactly what's up. You know exactly what's up. Show me the Three of Pentacles, please. But how it gets executed is friendship. What's going on, please? Show me this Three of Pentacles. Show me that Three of Pentacles, please. Show me that Three of Pentacles, please. Show me that Three of Pentacles, please. Knight of Pentacles. You're trying to find your way into this. You are. You don't want to dismiss it. You don't. Otherwise this wouldn't be here. Or at least you didn't in the past. You still engage in this, even if it's on the friendship level. It's slow, but it's there. It's like your energy is trying to invest more in this, into the way that you want. How it's being executed are two different things. How it is you want to see it and experience is something else altogether. Okay? Six of Cups, yes. Six of Cups, you are trying. You're underlying here. That's you. You're underlying. It's the Six of Cups. Okay. 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 Alright. So it's complicated. Lover's energy typically is. I know, and you contribute to it with the Knight of Pentacles. It's slow, it's steady, it's sure. The way you want to experience it and how it gets executed in the real world are two different things. But you do try to put your foot forward into this. You do try to induce and invest in the energy that you want to see. You want to approach this connection more on your terms of the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. You would like to bring this connection out of Moon. You know what it means to you. You know what it does to you. You know how it makes you feel. You know how they make you feel. You want more of it, not less. You want to take this connection out of the Moon. You don't want it to be there. You've thought about killing that world cycle many times and approaching this with the full-on energy of the Nine of Pentacles. I experienced this in the Nine of Cups. I experienced this in the Lovers. But then when it comes to the actual reality, yes, it's a Six of Cups here. There is a soul bond here. You two have known each other for some time. You've shared cups. You've shared memories. Okay. It's, yes. And it's like, I can't engage in it this way, but I'd like to. And it's a slow build. I think you contribute to it what you feel that you can. It's not to the depth and degree that you would like, but it's something. Okay? You haven't completely dismissed it. Not yet. Something's getting cut. I don't know what, but something's getting cut. In a current orientation, it could be this. It could be something else. But I saw that because it's coming from the premise of that Six of Cups, that natural soulmate love energy, that is quite natural. And it's quite easy, it's quite fluid. You can feel them, they can feel you, even if it is under the premise of friendship. You still contribute to it, even if it's at the Knight of Pentacles. Okay? This is what I want. This is how I actually experience it. Maybe you're slow building on purpose. Maybe this is as much as you feel you can give to this connection now or in the past. Okay? Let's move it forward. Show me that midline. All right, let's get in there. Let's rip that band-aid off, all right? Show me this, please. Show me the Five of Cups, please. Show me that Five of Cups, please. Good God. What is going on? Show me that Five of Cups, please. Show me this Five of Cups, please. Show me that Five of Cups, please. For Taurus. Justice. You're showing me regret regarding your love energy. It seems to be coming from within you. Something doesn't feel fair to you. The feelings don't feel fair. Something doesn't feel fair. Justice, card of Libra. Doesn't have to be. Five of Swords. Why do you think that? Why do you think that? Temperance, card of Sag, Five of Wands, Five of Swords, Five of Cups. You're displaying to me all the hardest fives except your card, the Five of Pentacles. In knowing what it is that you feel you must do or that you're energetically leaning towards, you don't know if you can trust yourself. You don't know if it's fair. You don't know if it's fair. You don't know if you gave this connection enough time to heal. You doubt that substantially. Did I fight hard enough? Temperance, Five of Wands. Did I heal enough? Did I fight hard enough in this connection? What if I'm wrong? Justice. Five of Cups, Five of Swords attached to Justice. What if I'm wrong? What if I make the wrong decision? What if I set myself up for failure? Did I give this enough? Did I give this enough of a fighting chance? Did I try to heal it? Your thoughts and feelings are all over the road, and they are complex, but they're fair and they're honest. Anyone who's ever had to pull a Ten of Swords and so on and so forth has had these kind of questions. Taurus, I think that makes you incredibly normal. If you don't doubt these kinds of decisions, then you would be setting yourself up for failure. If you don't question things like this, then yeah, something is wrong. Which is why I'm more inclined to trust your instincts. Okay. Anyone who doesn't say or question themselves substantially, am I doing the right thing? Did I give it enough time? Did I give it a fighting chance? Did I fight hard enough? Did I allow them their chance, their shot to fix things? Was I too pushy? Was I too much of an asshole? Did I set us up for failure? Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I fucking crazy? Is what I'm experiencing valid? What if I'm wrong? What if I'm wrong? And that's the only thing that this is rolling off to me in waves, is what if I'm wrong? Okay. What if I am setting us up for failure because I didn't fight enough? Perhaps they didn't fight hard enough. Perhaps I didn't give them the chance to. Perhaps I was too damn argumentative. Maybe I was too fucking stubborn. Maybe I was too up all in my head. Maybe I didn't give myself a real chance here to heal. Maybe I didn't allow them to. Maybe I didn't do enough. Maybe this blah blah blah. And it's you have concepts of fairness and healing, self-doubt, aggression, pain, all rolled up into one big pill that is hard to swallow. And it all comes down to one question. What if I fuck up? What if I'm wrong? What if I'm wrong? What if I'm wrong? What if I'm wrong? I don't know who this is tying to. Let's take a look at that Ten of Swords. Show me this Ten of Swords, please. Show me the Ten of Swords, please. Show me that Ten of Swords, please. Show me that Ten of Swords, please. Well, I do know this, Taurus. Despite the complexity of what looks like an ending here, you might well question. Absolutely. And again, you would be unwise if you didn't. Anyone who's ever had the responsibility of pulling a trigger, on a major ending in a relationship or a connection needs to ask themselves these things. Okay. That makes you responsible and it makes you normal. But there's one thing you can't argue with. You cannot force yourself to feel what is not there. So while I know you are pulling yourself and putting yourself through the ringer here, this really isn't up for debate. So whatever else I see here, this is a fundamental point that's really non-negotiable. The concept of love is an absolute, much as freedom is. You either are or you're not. Much like life is. You are either alive or you're not. Such as love. You are either in love or you're not. Your heart is telling me I'm not in love with somebody anymore. This is something that really isn't up for this kind of debate. So while you're over here assuming a great deal of mental anguish and pain, did I do enough? Am I enough? Is this fair? Is this correct? Maybe I'm wrong. What if I'm wrong? This is really not up for argument. You can ask yourself the questions. Did I give it enough time? Did I fight for it? All that. Did I allow myself to heal in this? Did I allow them to heal? Did I allow it? Okay, you can ask those questions. But there's one thing that is either true or not. And it doesn't matter how much you heal, and it doesn't matter how much time you give something. It doesn't matter if your decision in your estimation is fair or not. This really isn't up for debate. Show me that Ten of Swords, please. Show me that Ten of Swords, please. Show me that Ten of Swords, please. Show me this Ten of Swords, please. Three of Cups, connecting what? Connecting to what or who? No. Connecting to what or who, please? Ace of Swords. You want to cut out connecting to somebody? No kidding, the Three of Cups. Okay. If you well and truly have no feeling for this, then there you go. Okay? Show me the Eight of Wands, please. Communicating outwards to love. Ace of Cups, the Eight of Wands. You're talking to someone. Show me. Show me. There's something here you cannot bring together anymore and you don't want to. It's a truth. That's what's ending. A connection here to somebody that you find unbearable to bring together because you're no longer in love with them. Eight of Wands to the Ace of Cups. There's communication going outwards. Show me more about this, please. Five of Pentacles. Breaking ties. Breaking ties. Breaking the love energy. You're communicating this outward. You're abandoning this. There's the final five. You're saying, I'm broke from this love cup. I don't feel it. You're communicating it outwards. You're expressing yourself. You just cannot find yourself within the context of this love energy anymore, no matter how it presents itself. The Chariot, the Ace, the Three of Cups. There's a connection here for which you have a distinct absence of feeling. And you're marking it over and over again as, I'm sorry. This hurts me as much as it hurts you. You're being very careful and respectful. But there's something here that you can no longer bring together, and it's because of this. This is your simple fucking truth, honey. It's your simple truth. It's death over the Chariot. You are no longer in love with somebody. And you are putting yourself through a hell of a ringer. And understanding if that's correct, and did you do the right thing, or are you going to do the right thing, did I get it, so on and so forth. There's something here simply that you can no longer bring together, or you no longer desire to. So that Three of Cups is the basic connectivity of the heart space points. Basic. It's kind of like the Three of Pentacles in that respect. It has the ability to come together to form something, you know, and to take that Three of Cups further, just like we can take the Three of Pentacles further. So something within the most basic fundamental points of your heart space will not come together anymore. Ace of Swords, and you seem to know this harshly, okay? There's just some points, even at the most fundamental elements of your love language towards someone else, just cannot be brought together. And it's like a stone cold truth in you. Ace of Swords, that's what I'm saying. It's not really negotiable. You are either in love with someone or you're not, right? And you're communicating outwards from that heart space at Ace of Cups, the realness of it, and how you're breaking from this. It's all on your midline. You know, it's a decision that you've made, and it's a powerful one. I have not seen tie-back energy to this yet. I've been waiting for it. I have been waiting for the tie-back on this line. Not one. So I don't know who you're disconnecting from, breaking from, but it's happening. Not one marker to indicate this. I know this is hard. I know it's painful. I'm sorry you're going through it. I am. This is such a hard thing to admit. And then to deal with. I promise you, you're doing the best you can. You're being tactful. Firm, but tactful. With respect and apology on your end. It's just, I'm just not in love with you anymore. You are breaking away from it. Okay. Now, in your future orientation, there's that world. Again, as it relates back to this energy, I believe. Show me this Two of Wands, please, for Taurus. Two of Wands, please. Show me this Two of Wands, please, for Taurus. Show me this Two of Wands, please, for Taurus. I'll start to see the Taurian energy change, okay? The more and more we phase through these things. I started seeing the hints of your cycling several weeks ago. I remember making comments on it. I distinctly recall telling you, Taurus, you're going to have more than one cycle within the year or within the next 12 months. So now I'm seeing some real peak energy here for the Taurian collective. Okay, it's happening. and it's become a lot more solid. It's not nearly as fuzzy as it was. It's a lot more solid this time. Show me that Two of Wands, please. Show me that Two of Wands, please, for Taurus future. Looking outward upon the world, decision, communication. Yes. Show me that Two of Wands, please. Show me that Two of Wands, please. You. That's you, baby. That's you. Good. Good. Your energy's here. Being claiming. Good. That's how I know you made the right decision. And the fact that you put so much weight into this. There might have been some heavy energy around your birth season. Such a heavy indication of 5. All the 5s. All the 5s are here, honey. I have every reason to believe. I don't think you parted ways last May or your birth season. I think energetically speaking, things really started to crack and pull through, crack and pull through. That's for some of you. But you, the Hierophant over the Two of Wands, you are making decisions in your best interest. Literally, that's you. You, Hierophant. Making decisions in your best interest. You are being your most Hierophant self. In other words, you don't need to be the Emperor. You are standing in your own power. You're making the decisions that are correct for you. Okay? You're making the decisions that are correct for you. Anything else, please? I feel like I've had this for you before. I don't know, after a while, honey, they start to merge. Okay. After a while, they start to merge. This one, I grant you, has a lot more specificity attached to it. A lot. Still. Anything else, please, about that Two of Wands, or are we moving on? Guarded. Boundaries. Protecting yourself. Yeah. Yeah. You're going to be making decisions for yourself that make you feel like you. You're going to guard and defend your decisions. Your energy is going to insist upon boundaries. You feel stronger. You do. You're underlying. You feel stronger. Alright. Show me the world, please. 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 You are sticking by your decision. There might be some resistance surrounding you, yes. But ultimately, you know this decision was correct for you. The world, please. Show me the world, please. Show me the world, please, for Taurus. So shall it be. As one closes, another opens. This is the way of it. Reflected back here. It's the only time I saw this person's energy repeat. I believe. What else, please? You'll be okay. I promise. You will have love again, you will express love again. And this time, it's attached to something greater. I promise. Of course, I will do time checks. Many of you are in this now. How long it will take, I could not say. But it's repeating in your overall current. So it's pretty heavy. It's looking like you are opening up into a new cycle of love, and one that has a stronger sense of wish fulfillment, hope, far-reaching longevity. Nice thing about the star. has more consequences tied to it, but that much more beautiful when we achieve it. You will have ideal love in future. You will be yourself. It's going to make you feel like you. You will stand on your own as the Hierophant, not in doubt of yourself or your love. Your love is going somewhere specific. And this is why the perfect example of why I always advocate what's doing what's right for you. You could have accepted this, Taurus. You could have accepted this. A lot of people stay in relationships where there is no love. You could have accepted it. I could have just as easily have seen that, but you didn't. The hard thing is the right thing. This was a hard thing. I saw it. You are honoring you. Yes, you are opening up to literally opening up to what you want in love. Your ideal star. The higher reaching love pathway. And here's the thing. You're not just reaching for it. You actually get it. I see you clearly, politely, respectfully, painfully separating from a situation where you no longer are in love with a person. You opened up with a very strong connection, one that you were consciously aware of. 9 of Cups, it gave you a great deal of pleasure. You know this. That same connection goes under the moon. A moon cycle we would like to end so we can be more self-claiming as it relates back to this connection. One that in the real world you contribute slow, steady, easy friendship energy to a strong bond. 6 of Cups. That story stops. Another connection takes over. And in the future orientation, you, in a very real sense, come into your own. And you claim the love that you want. It's the first time I've seen a repeat. Page of Wands. Page of Wands, please. Show me that Page of Wands, please, for Taurus. Excuse the overhead noise. Laundry game is on point today. We've had a spat of running illnesses in my house. So we're a little behind on our basic domestic chores. I'll tell you, honey. I'll tell you. It's been one thing after another. I'm exhausted. I'm absolutely exhausted. I got knocked out first, then my daughter did, and then I've had all this stuff I had to do and already had planned for the channel as we hit our 100,000 mark. Thank you for your support. I can't believe it. And it's like I've had no time to enjoy it. I've had no time to enjoy it, but I will. Mark my words. So yeah, there's some noises and mechanical things going on. I got laundry going. I got something else going in the background. I'm trying to play catch up, honey. Oh, we're all better now, but I'm tired. I'm tired. Show me the Page of Wands, please. Show me the Page of Wands, please. Page of Wands with the Page of Wands. Only you would do that to me. Only you would do that to me. Only God. Only you would do that to me. Page of Wands for Page of Wands. Christina, you deal with that shit. You deal with it. Yeah, okay. So it's not just you. It's them too. Okay. The lines of inquiry are open. Okay. Between you and them, you already know who. You already know who. Okay, anything else in the Page of Wands and the Page of Wands? Anything else here, please? Oh my goodness. Such an intense reading. But I'm glad to see. I would rather see the painful specifics than just a generic, oh, Taurus, there are many changes upon you. Some of them will cause you sadness. Some of them will cause you great joy. Blah, blah, fucking blah. And everything will be... I can't stand that shit, honey. Real tarot reflects real life. So, I'd rather narrow in on something this difficult, but also know that you have so much to look forward to. In a realistic way, too. Very realistic. Than not. I'm not big on generic tarot. I am hashtag tarot movie, honey. Anything else, please, other than these Pages of Wands? And so it begins. And so it begins. Anything else here, please? 9 of Pentacles, the 4 of Swords, the 7 of Cups. There you go, baby. So proud of you. That same 9 of Pentacles you wanted to bring out. Okay. That strong sense of I am myself. I know I can take this connection out of the moon. I know I can stop the moon shit and I can claim it. Because again, 9 and 9 positives are self-claiming energy. Here it is again for you. You will be claiming that which is yours. And the 4 of Swords, restorative, restful, when your energy finally gets to where it wants to be. Independent, free, self-claiming. In the garden of your own making. And your own capabilities. What you will into existence, so shall it be. And in that period of understanding total restoration of self. So your new journey in love begins with the 7 of Cups. With somebody. I got 2 pages talking. But what you share energetically is well known. It's kind of, oh, excuse me, I am once more hungry. When am I not? I burn fuel like crazy, honey. Seriously. But yeah, no, so beautiful. When you come into your own, that lovely, that 9 of Pentacles, I want to come out of this moon. I want to claim myself. I want to claim this connection. We treat it with the kind of respect of friendship, but under the premise of 6 of Cups. Yes, it means something to me. Yes, I'm bonded to it, but this is what I can give to it at this time. I can see why, as we go into a very serious second line here. I don't want to keep hearkening on to it. It's just, I understand where that comes from, Taurus. It's no easy thing to understand this. I don't know if it slowly built up for you within days, weeks, months, years. I don't know. I don't know when you realized it. I just know how you felt it, because I felt that too. When you understand something like that. It could have been an overnight thing. And not being in love, I'm not saying you just dropped all your feelings overnight. What I'm saying is when you understood it. I know how you felt it. It's a dead center of gravity thing. And it's scary. But like I said, you also could have done nothing. And that would have been a true 5 of Swords. Telling yourself you can accept something that is actually unacceptable to you. You could have done that too, but you didn't. The hard thing here is the right thing. Your energy is so very self-claiming. You're literally here standing in your own power. Making decisions, defending yourself, feeling good about who you are, what you're about. And so, as you do, you literally open into a new cycle of love. One that is sustaining. The stars. And that 9 of Pentacles energy that you wanted to claim is here. And it allows you to open up into those options. Into love. It's beautiful. I am, of course, tying it back to this connection. It could be someone brand new altogether, but I'm seeing overlapping principles, particularly where that World and Nine of Pentacles is concerned with this person's energy, I believe. This is very polite. It's very lovely. And it's very you. I can't claim the whole thing, but this is what I can give it, because it means something to me. You'll be able to claim it soon enough, honey. Sometime in the future. Speaking of which, let's do some time checks, yeah? Okay. This... oh, goodness me. I don't know. This could take so much time. This has already happened. And if you resonate with this, you already understand this top line. Goodness knows how long that process is going to take. It's looking like you're still coming to terms with yourself, but you also understand absolutely, with perfect clarity, there's something in here you just cannot bring together in your heart space anymore. It's because you're not in love anymore. This looks like the most active, solid point of physical energy here when you start to communicate outward the break from the feelings and the truth of your feelings. When is this communicated, please? When is this communicated, please? The High Priestess. So for some of you that might be next Pisces season, which, oh Lord. Late February to late March. Got it. Sometimes it's a little, honey, okay, look, sometimes it's a little triumph. It's like, I remembered. If you knew me in real life, that's not a surprise to you. That's oh, I'm not so good with dates or names. Anything else, please? 2 years for some of you. 2 years for some of you. Don't shoot the messenger. Sometimes these things take time. For some of you, you will not know full endings with this person. Yeah. Real time, real life. Also real time, which I know you respect. A lot of people have problems with that. But some of you, yeah, the conclusion of this will not be until 2 years. And you're back here in this process. Is this, am I wrong? Am I second guessing myself? Maybe I think I'm not in love with him anymore, but what if I'm wrong? Maybe there's something wrong with me. Maybe I'm not trying hard enough. Maybe I'm not fighting for the love enough. Maybe I'm not trying to repair it enough. That can take a while. Yeah. But again, this is an absolute, honey. You either are or you are not. And you go through that stage of denial. That can't be true. I must be wrong. Maybe there's something wrong with me. I need to fix me. No. Not at all. But that's something you have to discover and acknowledge and learn for yourself. You're not wrong. You're not crazy. But that's part of your journey to figure out. You're the one who has to accept this, not me. So it's going to take you how long it takes you. And for some of you, you'll be communicating outwards your separation. To call it for what it is, you'll be communicating outwards your separation next Pisces season. For others of you, 2 years. That's you. For some of you, Virgo season, I just can't see it being that soon, but it could be. I can't say it's not. Can't say it's not. Could be confirmation getting fellow earth sign. Virgo season is late. Yes. Yes. Late August to late September? Question mark? Okay. I'm sorry, that's all I could get. It's repeating. I'm sorry, I forgot to address the tower. I apologize. So for some of you, yeah, the radical change, that's not so scary. It's what's necessary. It's what needs to happen. It was a tower, which includes our love energy, that was built on a faulty premise, which is why it's crumbling and falling down. I'm not saying your relationship was wrong. I'm not saying your commitment was wrong. What I'm saying is it's run its course because it's proven itself over time to either be something that is stable and can last the ages, or it cannot. And if it cannot, it needs to come down so you can make way for something stronger that is better built next time. So the coming down of the tower, again, Pisces season, or upwards to 2 years. The 2nd might be important to you for some reason, and then the 16th. Okay. This love energy, the star, opening the new door, opening the new cycle to love. Oh, okay. It is slowly developing, I agree. I saw it back here, but it was treated with the respect of a friendship built within a 6 of Cups, okay? Obviously we have love for a friend here, okay? It's a strong connection. The 6 of Cups is a reduced version of the Lovers. The 9 of Cups is a reduced version of the Star, okay? Again, repeating patterns. So this has been developing over time, but so slow growing. You may not have seen it for what it is. That's not necessarily true. I think it's a plateau. In other words, and the reason I say that is because I'm looking at a Taurus who is straight up telling me, no, I know exactly what it does for me. I know exactly how this strong connection makes me feel. I'm not confused about that at all. Queen of Swords. I believe you. So I don't know that it's so slow growing you couldn't see it. It's more like plateau. You're able to cultivate it to a certain point, and I see that right here. So it's in reflection of that. But Spirit, I understand it was a slow growing thing, and I understand it had a top out. When does that love energy more strongly unfold? It's going to continue to develop and cultivate so long as we continue to exercise our 3 of Pentacles within that 6 of Cups, okay? You know they mean more to you than that. You experience them more than that. But that's what you're able to give them at this time, or at least in the past. When does that love energy become a little more solid, I suppose, more realized? Continue to manifest? Possibly a year. Don't neglect the connection. Continue on in your practice. A year, possibly. Okay. Yes. The future orientation of your love energy, which is very here, it's very strong, it's very accounted for, I can see it plain as day. The manifestation for it becomes stronger when you exercise the Ace of Swords. When you cut out, stop trying to bring together a love energy that you can no longer connect to personally. That's when the manifestation becomes stronger. Correct? Three Cups. In the meantime, I see you connecting a little bit with that person here and there. This one. There might be some critical energy in October. Correct. There is some critical connectivity energy here in Cancer season, and there will be in Scorpio season as well, Queen of Cups energy. So yes, there's connectivity with this person in Cancer season, and there will be. So the Ace of Swords is a little bit more on the upfront. I don't think you're quite done connecting with this person yet. That's not what I mean. Because of this, you have repeating points with their energy, but it's under friendship, so those kind of connections form together inconsistently, not rapidly. I'm just getting different points of connectivity. I just know that the actual fulfillment of that love energy, the wish fulfillment, the Ace of Cups, etc., becomes more apparent once you cross that Ace of Swords threshold. Okay. And understanding and accepting the fact that you no longer desire to connect with that person whom you are no longer in love with. Until then, I just see little points of reference for the energy connectivity. Some are here in Cancer and some are upcoming. The 3rd might be important. 17th. There might be some right around Leo season. Right on the cusp of Leo season. Yeah, correct, as I said that. Thank you. Strength, the card of Leo. I was about to say, there's going to be an upcoming connectivity point with this person right around the entry of Leo season. So that's going to be, I know this. July, it's going to be July 19, 2021. We enter Leo season officially July 22nd. Yes. So somewhere around there on the cusp between Cancer and Leo season. There will be another connectivity point with this person. But that's going to be an ongoing, continual connection that you have and maintain. But it's under a 3 of Pentacles way with the best kind of love energy attached to it that you can afford to give it. So yeah, but this does not become more realized in future until you start acting on the Ace of Swords. Okay, so I can't really see it. I just know that you will continue to cultivate this particular friendship. Okay, but it's still under the moon energy for now. Okay. And in terms of what it means to you specifically and how you would actually like to engage in it, how you know it makes you feel versus what you're able to do. So it's very complex, but it's also straightforward simultaneously. Yes, Queen of Swords. Until then, we're careful with our feelings. Queen of Swords. You know how they make you feel, but you're careful with it, obviously. Let's see. Connectivity possibly in Gemini season. The next air sign is Libra season, so again that would put us into September, October. Okay, I think that's enough. I can't really extract any more off of this. I'm sorry. Cancer season, yeah. I'm seeing multiple points of connectivity with this person, but it's under what you can afford to give it. At least that's just how I'm seeing it. It will not come into fuller fruition until your future orientation. I think we've made that clear. Okay. Where are we in time? Here we go. Okay. Anything in here, please? For Taurus, this is the Kipper. Anything else in here, please, for Taurus? Anything else here, please, for Taurus? Anything else here, please, for Taurus? Number 26. The 26th might be important. 26 reduces to 8, which goes back to Leo season. A great fortune, yes. Where's that coming from? What about it? Ah. Marriage. Great fortune. Some of you might have married into wealth. Property. Some of you will have new marriage by 3 years. Yes. And there's prosperity attached to it. Wow. A lot. Wealth and abundance is attached to it. I cannot tell if this is new or old. It looks new to me, but I'm not sure. Occupation. The 34th, the 26th, the 3rd, the 29th, these all might be very important. Occupation, somebody works very, very hard. Somebody works very, very hard and they accumulate their wealth. Correct. Somebody's income is going to rise. Quickly. I don't know under what connection. It's looking future oriented to me because it's unfolding that way. So I try not to get into the monetary thing if it's outside of career or personal finances. That's just weird to me. I don't. That's just weird to me. It's like, how much do you make a year? Excuse me? What? That's just way too intimate of a question, honey. It's like, you better, I'll tell you what, you better be my husband or my daddy if you're asking me that question. That's just a weird question. I don't understand that. I know there's some tarot readers who like to get into that, ooh, the wealth thing, and I'm not into that. I will report it if I see it, but I don't find that to be a major motivation for attraction. That's just me, honey. I operate by the philosophy, if I can't provide it for myself, you know, I got problems. I need to be able to stand on my own 2 feet. Otherwise, we're always going to pick relationships that are based off need instead of proper drives and motivations like love and goals and values. Okay? So no, but I can't, Taurus, I can't say that there is something here that suggests there is a sudden burst of fortune and or wealth activity surrounding a new commitment. So it's here. I can't say that it's not. You know, oh God, I don't want to go too far into that. But somebody who puts in a great deal of work effort, and I'm talking a great deal of work efforts, they're striking 7s. So this is the sign of prosperity, luck, and wealth. Somebody has a lot of fortune attached to their energy, and it is coming across as new, but on the premise of working very, very hard. So someone who is incoming, and it's that incoming relationship energy as I'm seeing it, yeah, some of you are going to be remarried within 3 years. And there's prosperity and abundance attached to it, a great deal. Someone who works very hard, but the money's kind of coming in. They're established, something like that. I mean, that kind of gets into the realm of icky, so I don't really like exploring it too much, but I can't say that it's not there. I did ask if there's anything else, so there you go. If that was important to you, it's there. Okay. But yeah, and some of you might be currently in a commitment that, you know, there's a great deal of wealth attached to it, but it's coming across as future oriented because it says sudden wealth and great fortune under the it comes across that way. Yeah, boat. Receiving what you need, progression, arriving, closure issues, 6 of Swords, and moving forward, moving on. Okay. Careful. Careful. When you move away peacefully, honey. And I already know that's in your nature, so I'm not too worried about it. Like I said, you don't like fighting, you don't like trauma. Somebody's going to have a venomous, possibly a venomous reaction. Okay. I like you. Romance is blooming. Wanting to date. It's a very simple I like you. You know, I know, it's going to happen. And the golden mirror. I know that sounds pretty and I know it sounds fancy, but it's not. The golden mirror is essentially a one-sided relationship. We see and love what we want to see because it's a reflection of what's most convenient for us. That doesn't necessarily mean it's the best for us. That's why it's the golden mirror. You know, it's not the honest mirror. It's not the tarnished mirror. It's the golden mirror. It's being in a one-sided relationship. Someone who sees what they want to see because it's convenient. And the healing of the heart, you've got some healing to do, honey. There's things you need to see in this connection that you are ending that is a reflection of you. What you're no longer choosing is parts of you that you are no longer choosing in yourself. As I say all the time, if people don't seem to understand, it works in the reverse. For you to love someone else, you have to love yourself first. And for you to reject what is no longer correct for you is to reject parts of you that are no longer correct for you either. We make attachments to people at the time that reflect us in the way that was how we saw ourselves. And if you chose somebody who's reflecting back onto you what you understood love to be or love to mean, what relationship energy was supposed to look like in terms of fairness and healing and value, then you made the best choice you could at the time. But when those things change in us, we either have to choose to either continue to accept them even though we've outgrown them, in other words, complacency, or you start to reject those elements because they no longer identify with you, and that person has not changed with you either. You know? And you're healing your heart and coming to terms with what it is that you no longer feel. You're starting to reject what is no longer correct for you because it's within you. And the person that you are disconnecting from, the way you used to be able to see yourself in them, no longer applies. You know, and that's a very hard thing to understand. So again, trust yourself. And there's a very good chance, yes, this process could take some time. Oh, let's see if there's anything else in here, please. Anything else in here, please, for Taurus? You are spiritually protected, of course you are. Please note it's in your highest good. You'll be protected throughout this process. I know a great deal of you preoccupied with the stress of it. And is this correct for you? I promise you it's part of your process. Fear and anxiety. I know you're afraid, and I know you have anxiety. Like I said, the hard thing is the right thing. The hard thing is the right thing. And it's going to require you to go through a lot of fear and anxiety, a lot of night sweats. Just please know you're spiritually protected and that you have something else for you. You have someone else for you, I promise. Healing old wounds. I'm telling you, Energy cleanse, healing old wounds. Yes. In healing old wounds, understanding what this person and why you chose them and how they represented or if they fit you at the time. And as you healed your old wounds, you understand how this person no longer reflects back to you your energy, because your energy and who you are as a person, your values has changed, and that includes your love energy. Again, you didn't just rush out there and do this. In fact, no, you're going to be taking your time. Okay, I don't see you rushing through anything. This is a difficult process. That is so funny. I can distinctly recall March 26th being important, and I don't know why that came up a couple times for some folks. But for some of you, it's an indication of what is to come. And while somebody's energy has spent a great deal in their occupation, they're quite successful at it. Okay. The owl. I know you have a sharp mind. I've seen it a couple times. Of course, you might have some Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in your chart. Butterfly, time of transformation. I agree. It's time to change. You might have some Scorpio in your chart as well. The star, as we've seen in the future orientation. The tiara. I always have mixed feelings about the tiara. I do. But again, I've seen it a couple of times. There's a wealth aspect here. There is a wealth aspect here. I can't entirely put my finger down on it. But it's tied to somebody here, and it could very well be your future person. Someone who works hard and has generated a great deal of income. But wealth is attached to somebody. Spatula. Somebody likes to cook. Or it's a verification of their occupation or something like that. R-I. Luck is on your side. Also, of course, confirmation of someone's Irish heritage, no doubt. F-P. Capricorn medallion. Could be connecting to Capricorn. Sagittarius as well. The busy bee. Yes, of course you are. The stingray. Sign of Scorpio. Anything else, please? I'd like some more initials. The zombie. I know. Day in, day out. The crescent moon might be important to some of you. Dragon, Aries, Leo, Sag. The infinity loop. Forever connected, yes. Chakra, your chakra being in alignment is going to be of paramount to you. There's that big star energy here 3-4 times now, yeah. Ultimate hope and wish fulfillment and love. Some of you will be taking a hot air balloon ride in the future, or you did. I want you to remember that feeling. Aquarius, Q, snowflake, time of winter, also confirmation of Scorpio, and cat, of course, use your intuition as always. That's it, I'm done. That's it, I'm done. Okay. Alright. Taurus, put in the comments. You're going to go through a period where you're going to get lost in this process. For a while. It will cause you conflict. It will cause you pain. It will provoke all your worst fears and anxieties. This connection is a reminder to you of what it is you know you could feel and what it is that you used to hope for, those big feelings where you could see yourself in it, your idealized self. I see how energetically it plays out and how it actually happens in reality. This is not the cause. It is a reflection of what it is you don't feel versus what it is you could feel. It is simply a mirror being held up to you. Is this where you are? Or is this where you were? Okay. Put in the comments. Take care. Be well.